Mars is the fourth most distant planet from the Sun, and the second smallest planet in the solar system after Mercury. The English name Mars comes from the name of Mars, the god of war in Roman mythology. The surface of this planet is so rich in iron oxide that the excess gives the planet a reddish color. This planet is rich in rock, covered with many small and large rocks. Day and night periods and seasonal cycles are almost identical to Earth's. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano and second highest mountain in the solar system, and Veles Marineris, one of the largest deep canyons. The two natural moons of Mars, Phobos and Deimos, are very small in size. It is thought that these two asteroids are likely to be trapped by the gravitational pull of Mars. The atmospheric pressure of this planet is so low that the existence of liquid water on the surface is not possible, as it is only 1% of the atmospheric pressure of Earth. The South Pole ice sheet contains so much water ice that if it melted, the entire surface of the planet would be submerged under a water layer 11 meters, 36 feet, deep. And in 2016 NASA reported that in the Utopia Planitia region of Mars, an amount of subterranean ice equivalent to the total water volume of Lake Superior had been discovered. Lake Superior is the largest lake in North America. Mars has half the radius of Earth and one-tenth the mass of Earth. Although Mars is larger than Mercury, Mercury is more dense than Mars. Mars has no internal or central magnetic field. This core is composed mainly of iron, although the iron is known to contain 15 to 17% sulfur. But some parts of its crust are magnetized. It is believed to be due to magnetically susceptible minerals this magnetism created. Earth and Mars are two planets in shape considering the ratio. Earth's crust is similar to that of Mars, only 3 times as thick. Mars' mantle is very close to Earth's skin. Fewer due to more meteorites. 1.8 billion years ago, a large ditch has been created. This is the peak of the solar system. The mountain peak Olympus Mons is formed, and other places on Mars lava flow increased. Atmospheric pressure on Mars is so low that it cannot contain liquid water, but Mars does have ice. The poles are made up entirely of ice. An even larger amount of water is believed to be hidden within Mars' thick cryosphere. This water can only escape if the cryosphere is destroyed by a volcanic eruption. One such eruption occurred long ago that formed Mars' Valles Marineris. During this period of history, large volumes of water were released, enough to form a large river valley. This water can only escape if the cryosphere is destroyed by a volcanic eruption. One such eruption occurred long ago that formed Mars' Valles Marineris. During this period of history, large volumes of water were released, enough to form a large river valley. Another such event occurred about 5 million years ago, causing the opening of a crater called the Cerberus foci. This created a sea of ice that can still be seen today. This sea is now called Elysium Planitia. There are no oceans or seas on Mars. Research has shown that the extent to which a planet can develop habitability depends on the existence of water on the surface. The planet must be in the habitable zone to fulfill this condition. Earth is currently located inside the Sun's habitable zone. However, on September 28, 2015, NASA announced on their website that liquid water flows have been found on Mars. Dozens of spacecraft, including orbiters, landers, and rovers, were sent to Mars by the Soviet Union, the United States, Europe, and Japan. And the purpose of the expeditions was to study the crust, climate, and geology of Mars. However, at least 2/3 of the spacecraft sent to Mars have failed before reaching it. Many campaigns are stalled before they can properly begin. These failures are mainly due to strategic problems. Most were lost midway. The cause of the loss of communication is unknown, many of which are still under investigation. Some popular examples of disconnections include the Earth-Mars Bermuda Triangle, the Martian Curse, the well-known NASA in-joke, and the Great Galaxy Eater that survives on Martian spaceships.